Did you know that here in New Orleans, we eat babies? Seriously, when I first moved to town, I was excited to hear about this delicious cake where they put baby right inside. So here we are on St. Charles Avenue at Swiss Confectionary Bakery to learn about how this original New Orleans treat is made, king cakes. Afternoon, sir. Professor Dan D'Amico.
How you doing, Dan? Larry Marklin.
Larry, pleasure to meet you.
Same here.
We're gonna make some king cake today?
Sounds like a deal.
Let's do it. Larry, I'm really excited to get started. I've eaten lots of king cake, but I've never gotten to make one before. So what's the first step?
Well, the first step that we kind of skipping over today is mixing the dough and fermenting it overnight.
Well, let's get started.
And the first step will be just to stretch it to the length we want. We get it to the length we need it.
Cut it down the center.
Split it in half so I can roll two nice pieces. And then form into a nice oval. And then we're ready to place the baby inside.
Now, what's the significance of the baby?
When they serve the cake at a party, whoever gets the slice with the baby in it has to buy the cake for the next party.
So what happens if you neglect those duties?
I don't think you get invited to the parties anymore.
The first year I moved to town, we bring king cake during Mardi Gras season into the office a lot. And I got the baby with the first piece I ever had, and the faculty secretaries the next day were like, hey, where's our king cake? You buy one, you bring it in the next day. It was a very cutthroat system.
I've heard that happen at some of the offices. We have some very traditional customers who, of course, do it exactly the same way. We'll put a little egg wash on them.
So we have purple for justice, green for truth,
and the gold's for power.
The gold's for power. Seems like Mardi Gras. Let's head over to the oven. The key to king cakes is sharing. Most people have them in their offices or in schools or parties. It's not really something that you just eat by yourself.
Right, I think the idea is to have a get-together.
Yeah, it's a great way to build community, it seems.
And that's it. It's a nice, fresh-baked king cake.
It smells great. It seems like the key to New Orleans food culture is about community and sharing, whether it's crawfish boils or fish fries or king cake. My favorite place to enjoy a piece of king cake is actually right on the parade route, meeting new people and neighbors and community and sort of sharing in that experience. But you never want to get the baby because then it's your responsibility to bring the next batch. Can we try some?
Of course. Make sure you get the baby.
You're cheating. That's not fair. And social capital is something that represents the value and productivity of human relationships. It's not just what you own or what you happen to have on hand in terms of food or resources. It's oftentimes who you know that makes all the difference. So king cake seems like a really easy way to build a little bit of social capital. And social capital is going to be a critical variable in understanding how the city and the culture within it rebounded from Hurricane Katrina and thrives and succeeds today. If you're liking these videos, be sure to click here and subscribe to Learn Liberty for more information about cultural recovery process of the city of New Orleans in the wake of Hurricane Katrina.